Spencer Lewis here for InsideTrackNews.com. We're here at the Canadian Motorsports Expo, and I'm hanging out with 2014 Barrie Speedway Thunder Car Rookie of the Year contender is Jordan Latimer. And Jordan, you got a big year coming up, my friend. You're stepping into a pretty prominent ride with a big-time team. I mean, that's a lot of pressure on a 15-year-old. Tell me a little bit about what you got planned for 2014.
For 2014, we got a few things going on. I'm going to be contending for the 2014 Rookie of the Year, like you said, and we're going to aim for top 3 maybe in the points, see if we can get up there. Maybe we'll even come out with a championship if we're lucky. And then we got a good ride going on with Gordy Shepherd for the Thunder Car class. And our old car, we're going to see if we can hook it up, see if we can go to Kawartha for a few Friday nights, see what's going on there, and then maybe do a couple go-kart races in Ontario or Quebec like last year.
Now it seems as though you guys are jumping into short track racing with both feet here. Obviously, it's a family affair. You are, of course, the grandson of the gambler Gary Reynolds. A lot of long-standing family history there. It's got to be huge for you to go back to where the Reynolds really sort of made their mark on racing and run there full time.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people ask, like everyone's asking about my grandfather, and it's cool how I'm coming into the circle track racing and coming to Barrie and everything, and they want to see me up on the board with his name, championships and everything. They're asking where I'm gonna go and where I'm planning on being and all that fun stuff.
Now your go-karting credentials are unquestioned. I mean, you racked up a lot of accomplishments. For those that maybe don't follow karting as close as they would like to, tell me a little bit about, give me a little brief assessment of your career on the karting ranks and what you were able to achieve.
In karting, like last year, first time I raced ECKC, which is the Eastern Canadian Karting Championship. There's a few races in Ontario and Quebec, and there's people all over Eastern Canada coming. So we did all those races, and we came out with the championship actually in Mont-Tremblant. And I started I think 2008. We've raced since then, and my brothers joined me, and we've got onto the K&K racing kart team this previous year, and that's how we been to the ECKC championship and everything. It's a cool team and everything, like. And then my brother has also won a few. We've both won championships and plenty of races, so we got a good thing going.
Is the eventual plan to get your younger brother up into the short track ranks as well?
Yep, we're waiting for his age to get up there, 14, so he can come into the Thunder Car class, and maybe I can teach him a few things if I'm still hanging around, and planning on not being here while he's coming in, but also kind of planning on being here to show him a few things.
So you're hoping to jump to late model eventually?
Yeah, late model, and maybe even jump up into higher class like Canadian Tire, see where the road takes me.
What's going to be the biggest adjustment for you and just your general driving style coming over from the karts to the Thunder Cars? I know you've dabbled in them a little bit in 2013. Yeah. What's the biggest adjustment?
Biggest adjustment, like I remember the first time I got in the car, I went into turn 1, and it felt like I was flipping right over with like go-karts don't have any springs or shocks, like no suspension or anything, and then you get in the car and you got to work with the front end, the shocks, set up the go-karts are kind of the same, like, but there's rear end gear you got to play with, the transmission, the clutch, all that was hard to get used to. It took me a few practice runs to get it.
Now go ahead and thank the people that are going to make all this possible, because I know that 2014 is going to be a big year for your entire team.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors. A few of them came from go-karting, Creatures Design, TNC Construction, TaxSmart, AC Electric, and then we got a few more coming for 2014 hopefully, and we're looking for a few sponsors. And thanks to Gordy Shepherd for letting this all happen for the number 10 Ridge Road racing car at Barrie Speedway.
There you go, folks. Make sure you're at the 8th line of Oral sometime this year. Come out to Barrie Speedway and see this young man. He's one heck of a prodigy coming up from the go-kart ranks. It is none other than third-generation competitor Jordan Latimer. Jordan, thanks so much, man.
All right, thanks.